Hey, what's up, fellas? It's God Dustin here today with another video. Haha. I'm not trying to be sarcastic or anything. It's just a thing that happened to me like about a month ago, and it kind of hits me recently today. It's been in my head for like the longest time. I think I just like really needed to get it out on a video. I really can't talk this about anyone else because it's not like that they don't get it. It's just that I don't know. Maybe it's a me problem. But yeah, today's the video is not what it used to be. This is the video a video of me playing Marvel Rivals and then being super suck at this game. Yeah. And yeah, so sit by the campfire, eating burnt marshmallows, to warm your soul after hearing me crying my soul out. But yeah. So the story begins, I guess. So it starts out maybe about a month ago, as I've told before in the beginning of the video. Uh, a friend of mine had been studying abroad for like a year, and he came back to my country, to meet his parents and a lot of the old friends that he has, and I'm one of them, I guess. And yeah, and he told me that, hey, how about you come over to my house and eat some stuff and then playing some cards. Like, how about that? Like, that sounds good, right? And he said he's gonna, invite some other dudes to join as well. And at this point of the story, you will like, yeah, it seems superly fine. It's absolutely normal. Like, what's the problem here? Well, the thing is that probably you guys don't know, I'm pretty much an introvert. You can already tell by how I say things, because I don't speak to other people normally, and so that's why the stuttering is just insane for me. Like, I don't talk normal at all. There's gotta be like 3 seconds of stuttering like every sentences I put out. So yeah, so I don't talk to people a lot. And he said that he's gonna invite like a ton of people, and then have some fun. Well, I mean, probably in this situation, I mean, it's kind of fine for me. I mean, if you live long enough, you'll be able to figure out that whether you don't like talking to people or not, you're still gonna have to at some situations that you're gonna hang out with with a huge amount of people. But that's just not like really my preference or any introverts out there. So that's why clubs and bars and really high energy, high octane places is just really not gonna cut it for me. I'm more of a home guy. Well, I mean being an introvert is not like an excuse for me for not going out, but it's just what it is. And well, somewhat weirdly enough, I kind of agreed. Well, not really weird. It's kind of rude to to say no to him. It's a very lose situation. If you say yes, things gonna happen, and if you say no, it's very uncomfortable between my relationship with him. So we went to his home. So me and my couple of my former classmates, we've been friends for like a long time, and we came over to his house. And yeah, one thing about this dude, he's just like super rich. He's like the crazy level rich of like that one movie about on Netflix, was that like Crazy Rich Asians? Yeah, that's how rich he is. Like, I kid you not, his backyard is insane. Like, the width is just really my house, really. His a third of his backyard is literally my house. Like, what the fuck? How's that possible? That is insane, by the way. So that's that. So we came over to his house, and then we met a lot of former classmate of us. We had a drink and all that. It's just, so it's kind of cool. Jesus, we're not even dead to the story yet, and I'm getting really uncomfortable for saying, for telling this story. I mean, there's not I mean, there's nothing really much that kind of happened. It's just, the feeling that, for like a high school reunion, and you met one of the guys, one of, the dudes or the girls that and they're not pretty much the same anymore, even though it's just a couple of months or a year for you guys to be apart. And then, I mean, even their looks is just not, you don't recognize them no more, really. And then you can't really find a way to, like, reconnect the fun and the joy that you had back in high school. It's one of those things like, oh wow, I peaked in high school moment. My social link or social status is just really, hitting at its peak in high school. And now when you're in college, or you're out of your life, everyone going in different paths and directions. Now it just seems that, holy shit, you can't talk normally anymore. Like, the extent of the conversation just ends with, hey, how was your day, how was college and stuff, do you get any side jobs or side hustles you want, and then it just stops there, really. And then you're kind of picking up the pieces of the conversation while you're doing something, really. And there's nothing really much to say about it, rather than my concerning that, or maybe a question for you guys out there also. Like, I need a little help. Like, how do you handle that shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Like, you haven't met your former classmate for a while. It's kind of like, sort of like a high school reunion, but then you came, you're excited and everything, but you don't really talk the way how you usually talk back in, the glory days of high schools. Like, is that something uncommon for you guys? Like, and if it's really common, how do you get out of it? Like, just move on and then never meet them again, or it's just like, being super stoic, like the main character, from Cowboy Bebop, just oh, whatever happens happens. I mean, is that it, or it's just or it's just any other solutions that I need to consider here? It's a very that day, like the whole being day, is just been the back of my mind. It's just like a nothing burger really to most people, but it's just been really somewhere in my head, like roaming free. Like, I don't get it. It's really like a getting an ant and a mosquito bite you at the same time, and most people can handle it. It's like like a fart in the wind. Like, it's nothing to them, nothing to people if you're a growing adult. But for me, it's just something else. Like, it feels like a needle stuck in your butt. I just can't get it out. Like I just, even if I maybe find a solution, I just cannot fully accept that I am solving the problem. Really. So that's kind of it. I know this is a very long-winded story for you guys here, and I'm very sorry. It's just I need to get it out on a video, like I said. And yeah, that's the whole story, the whole point. There's no twists and turns like a Quentin Tarantino movie or anything. Yeah, that's probably about the gist of it. Sorry, sorry, I have to put you guys through all of this. Maybe this kind of video is taking you down a stroll down memory lane of the old YouTube days. Back in 2009, where every sad post or every sad videos is just some dude playing, being shitty at a video game. Yeah, so I think that's kind of fun. I mean, that puts up a whole mood for the video, I guess. Yeah, and I think that's probably it. That's all I wanted to say, really. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.